Have you ever loved someone who made you feel emptier rather than fulfilled? At first, everything seemed perfect. She was charming, intelligent, so captivating that you thought you had finally found the one. Yet, over time you felt as if you were walking on shards of glass. Any word you said could be misinterpreted. Every mistake she made was somehow your fault, and you began to doubt your own feelings. The truth is, not every relationship is worth holding on to. Not every woman is the right woman, especially when she is causing you to lose yourself bit by bit. In this video, we will explore 5 toxic types of women that a conscious man, a man who understands his own worth, will always keep at a distance. But before we dive in, let's first understand, who exactly is a conscious man? A conscious man is not a bad boy, not someone who toys with women's feelings, and certainly not a fake alpha constantly trying to prove himself. He is a man who has walked through chaos and learned to stand still in the storm. He understands that he cannot control others. He can only control his own reactions. He is not swept away by emotion, does not live according to someone else's script. He is clear-eyed enough to see what is genuine love and what is manipulation disguised as affection. A conscious man does not choose everyone. He chooses the one who is worthy. It is not because he is cold. It is because he treasures inner peace and freedom. As Marcus Aurelius once said, peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. But peace is hard to protect when you're entangled with the wrong person. The first type of conscious man learns to stay away from is Type 1, the perpetual victim. She is always the injured party. Every past relationship ended because he didn't appreciate me, he cheated, or all men are terrible. At first you feel sympathy. You even see yourself as a savior who will heal her wounds. But then you begin to notice something frightening. Every problem is someone else's fault, and she is never wrong. She takes no emotional responsibility, always blames others, forever plays a damsel to control the people around her. And when you grow tired of carrying that burden, she simply assumes you are yet another bad man like the rest. From a Stoic perspective, the one who never examines herself lives forever in illusion. A conscious man refuses to play the rescuer. He realizes that true love is not carrying wounds that someone else refuses to heal. But emotional neediness isn't the only red flag. Control and jealousy can be just as destructive. That brings us to the next type. Type 2. The controlling and excessively jealous woman. At first you think, she loves me. That's why she cares so much. Soon, casual questions turn into interrogations. Who are you talking to? Why haven't you replied yet? You're online but not texting me. Every minute you spend on yourself, working out, seeing friends, pursuing goals, becomes a threat to the relationship. In reality, this isn't love. It is control disguised as emotion. Excessive jealousy usually stems from deep-seated insecurity. She doesn't trust you. And more importantly, she doesn't trust herself to be valuable enough to keep you. From a psychological view, love is trust, not surveillance. From Stoic teaching, no one owns another. Each is a free soul, bound only by voluntary choice, never by control. A conscious man will not trade his freedom and peace for conditional love. But not all dangers come in the form of jealousy or control. Some are hidden behind beauty that masks emotional emptiness. Type 3, the beautiful but empty woman. She is stunning, exquisitely dressed, always appearing flawless. Yet after a few weeks you realize that beneath the glossy surface lies an enormous void. Conversations grow dull and shallow. She doesn't truly listen, has no personal ambition, and shows little interest in anything beyond herself. This type of woman lives on external validation. Social media is the mirror she uses to affirm her worth. But a woman who must constantly be admired to feel valuable can never truly love anyone beyond the attention she receives. Stoic philosophy cautions, outer beauty is fortune's gift. Inner beauty is the only beauty that does not fade. A conscious man does not take shelter in appearance. He seeks genuine connection, not illusion. Still, not all illusions are visual. Some are emotional storms disguised as passion. The next type thrives on chaos. Type 4, the constant drama maker. She cannot survive without chaos. When nothing is wrong, she creates something. From you forgetting to like her story to looking at someone 3 seconds too long. Anything can spark an emotional storm. To her, peace is boring. You're pulled into cycles of tension, fights, makeups, explosions again. Each time, you feel compelled to prove your love, make her feel safe, or endure a little longer so it calms down. Truth is, it never calms down. Psychology calls this an addiction to emotion. She needs drama to feel alive, and you are the fuel for that addiction. Stoic wisdom advises, leaving chaos is not running away. It is wisdom. A conscious man does not live on an emotional roller coaster. He chooses stability, not the turbulence of insecurity. Yet not all damage is loud. Some of the deepest wounds come from manipulation, masked as love. The next type is far more subtle and far more dangerous. Type 5, the emotional manipulator, gaslighting queen. You say you feel hurt. She tells you you're too sensitive. You catch her lying. She shoots back. You don't trust me? What's wrong with you? Little by little, you begin to doubt your own feelings and logic. Gaslighting is a subtle form of psychological manipulation. She twists reality, shifts blame onto you, and makes you distrust your own intuition. Gradually, you lose the ability to distinguish what is real from what she convinces you is real. When someone makes you feel guilty for things you absolutely did not do wrong, that is no longer love. It is control. Stoic thought states clearly, truth does not need to shout. It merely needs to be seen. A conscious man listens to his intuition, checks the facts with reason, and refuses to let love become a weapon against himself. Having seen these patterns clearly, one truth remains. Consciousness is not something accidental. It is a choice we must make. Consciousness does not come from reading a few books or listening to some podcasts. It comes from moments when you ask yourself, why am I exhausted in love? Why am I always sacrificing peace for stability? And then one day you stop asking. You face the truth head on, that not every relationship is worth keeping, and not every woman deserves the peace within you. Consciousness does not make you hate women. On the contrary, it helps you recognize and honor truly high-quality women. You are no longer lured by appearances, drama, or pity. You no longer choose out of fear of loneliness, but because you are already complete and not hollow inside. A conscious man does not look for perfection. He seeks someone who fits his journey of growth, someone who brings him peace, not depletion. And to find that, you must dare let go of what once made you think you were in love. Perhaps you've already taken that step, or maybe you're just beginning to see the signs. Either way, your experience matters. If you have been in a relationship that left you tired, self-doubting, or stripped of who you are, perhaps you encountered one of the types above. Which type have you met? What's your story? Share it in the comments. Your experience might help another man wake up sooner than you did. If this video resonates with you, save it, share it with a brother who needs it. Consciousness is not solitary. We walk this path together.